Hello students, in this video we are going to study about the importance of pH in everyday life. All the living organisms are pH sensitive, which means the various metabolic activities which will be carried out in our body and other living organisms in a specific range of pH. So let us understand this concept. Firstly, blood pH. The human body needs to maintain a blood pH between 7.35 and 7.45. If these values deviate largely, then it is extremely dangerous for our health. So it needs to be treated very soon. Next, pH in our digestive system. You people might have studied in the biology subject that our stomach produces hydrochloric acid, which is present in the gastric juice. This hydrochloric acid is very necessary for digestion of food. If the stomach produces large amount of hydrochloric acid during indigestion, what happens? Then there will be pain and irritation in our stomach. So we know that whenever there is excess acid in our stomach, it will cause acidity. So it needs to be treated by adding some base. So we must take some mild base. We cannot use all the bases to treat acidity. We should use only mild bases to treat acidity. They are called as antacids. For example, magnesium hydroxide, which is also called as milk of magnesia, is taken in order to treat the acidity in our stomach. This base will nullify or neutralize the excess acid in our stomach. Let us see how pH change in our mouth causes tooth decay. We know that our tooth enamel is made up of calcium phosphate, which is the hardest substance. It is not soluble in water, but whenever there is decrease in the pH of the mouth, it will be corroded. Whenever we eat food, some of the food particles will be stuck in our mouth. The food contains sugar. The bacteria present in our mouth causes degradation of this sugar or other food particles present in the mouth, which causes acids to release in our mouth. Thus, there is decrease in the pH of the mouth, causing tooth decay. In order to prevent tooth decay, it is better to clean the mouth after eating food. And also, using toothpaste, which is generally basic, also neutralizes the excess acid in our mouth. When it comes to agriculture, it is very important to maintain the pH of soil for healthy growth of the plants, as pH of soil also affects the solubility of various minerals or nutrients. Different crops require different pH range for their healthy growth. So, we need to test the pH of the soil by collecting sample of soil and sending it to laboratory. If the soil is too acidic, then we need to treat it by adding base like calcium hydroxide or limestone. If the soil is too basic in nature, then we need to treat the soil by adding elemental sulfur, ammonium sulfate, which will decrease the pH of soil. Also, we can add various organic matter in order to decrease the pH of soil. There is an interesting defense mechanism seen in various plants and animals in order to protect themselves from predators. In animals and various insects, when they are attacked by predators, stinging, biting, sucking leaves toxins on body, which causes pain and irritation. For example, bee sting leaves an acid called as formic acid, which causes pain and irritation. In order to get relief, we can rub the affected area with baking soda to get relief. Some plants like nettle have leaves with stinging hair, which causes painful sting when it is touched accidentally. Sometimes it may also causes rashes on the skin because those stinging hair leave methanoic acid secreted by them. So in order to get relief, we can rub the affected area with the leaf of dog plant, which often grows beside the nettle in the wild. The reason for using leaves of dog plant to get relief from nettle rashes is the sap of these leaves contain alkaline fluid, which soothes the skin and also neutralizes the acid which is released on our skin. Now let us understand how does the pH of rainwater will affect our environment and our lives. When the pH of rainwater is less than 5.6, then it is called as acid rain. We know that the various oxides which are present in our air like sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, carbon dioxide, when they are dissolved in rainwater, they form acids. This decreases the pH of rainwater. When this rainwater flows into the river, The pH of river water also decreases and it makes the survival of aquatic life very difficult. And when the same river water which is supplied to the agricultural purposes, it will also affect the growth of crops and other plants.